back once again. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me for yet another video. Yeah, I'm good. Not a lot to report really, but I'm good. Today I thought I'd do Singleton's Super M. It's been floating about in my box for a little while. Still pretty fresh tin. It was made in 21, so you know it's not an old tin. Yeah, Singleton Snuff. Sounds like it's an old school snuff, but it was bought out by Williams of Sharrow, but they preach that they still use the original recipe. As to that, I cannot comment, as this is the first time I've ever used it. So, but let's crack her open and see what she's saying. I might put 2 videos up today, so if you this is the first one you've seen, have a look. There might be another one for you. So, you ready? Because Williams and Sharrows always spill everywhere when you open them. Give them a shake and a tap. There you go. That looks very pleasant. It's very dark. It's fairly coarse grind. You know, medium moisture. Looks nice. Right. Let's see what she's saying off the tin note, shall we? I can smell mainly the fermented tobacco. I can only just pick up like a little bit of mintiness. So, I don't know, it says super, I did read it right, didn't I? Yeah, it says Super M, so I was expecting it to be, you know, really high in menthol, but yeah, off the tin, it doesn't smell like it's, doesn't smell like it's too strong, but anyway, let's just find out, shall we? Jump in. Okay. Alright, it's not super strong in menthol. It's quite light. It's kind of around where I like it. I don't know, it might, after a few bumps, it feels like it might get a little bit too much for me. But that's me personally. I'm not a big lover of hard hitting menthols. I can deal with it, but it's not my go-to. And it's a slight sort of pepperminty mintiness. But to be honest, the mint is really subtle. You get a bit of a menthol burn, but it's very I hate to use a old and tired phrase, but it's got that kind of barnyardy scent about it, like the musty hay. Fermented tobacco. Okay, let's go for number 2. As I say, there's plenty moisture in it, and it's plenty coarse, so it's going to be an easy sniff. You ain't got to worry about it hitting the back of your throat and whatnot. But you do have to give it a bit of a good sniff to get it up there. Yeah, after that first bump, the menthol, like, I had a bit of, like, you know, when your nose is fresh and you have that first hit of menthol, so it hits a bit harder. But now look, my nose has got used to it. It's not too strong in the menthol, but it is strong enough to give your nose a bit of a burn and open up your airways. As I say, it's got a slight sort of peppermintiness to it. But, yeah, you mainly get that sort of musty, barnyard hay, like, fermented tobacco, like bits of leather. Yeah. And that's quite nice. I'm pleasantly surprised. As I say, I like a little bit of menthol, but just not too much. And this sits round about the sweet spot for me personally. And the tobacco's fairly nice as well, you know. It's that sort of deep, textured, lead sort of, you know, fermented tobacco scent. The nicotine's quite high on this as well. I can feel the nicotine pulsing in my sinuses. I don't know, I think it's a winner. I quite like it. Let's go for that number 3 bump, shall we? Because you don't know until 3. Because 3 is the magic number. Yeah. It's got very earthy. That's the word I was looking for a minute ago. There was something else in there that I couldn't quite think of the word of for a second then. But yeah, it's got a very sort of like earth, dirt sort of smell. But you know, it's not like, I don't know, snuffing's weird, innit? You say all these scents, and for someone that didn't know, it sounds terrible, but it's not in a horrible way, you know? No, I think that's nice. And I'm quite surprised, because I'd seen a few reviews where people sort of only gave it 1 or 2 stars or whatever. So I was kind of expecting something that wasn't, you know, right up there. But I quite like it. I think I'll give it a 4. You know, it's solid. I don't know if I would necessarily buy it again, but there's nothing I dislike about it. So yeah, a 4. Yeah, you know, take it as you will. That's one man's take, as I like to say. You know, I like a good catchphrase if you haven't noticed already. But Yeah, I think that's what I said. I said it's got quite high nicotine, did I? Yeah, I can feel the nicotine. Menthol's where I kind of like it. I mean, it's not like super special. It's not doing anything that other better snuffs don't do. Probably a little better. That's why I'll give it 4. But it's solid. Like, there's nothing. You know, if I had nothing else, I could probably quite happily carry on using this. And I wouldn't be disappointed. So, yeah. There you go. That's where I sit on it. Yeah, so I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. And see you all next time. So remember to tap, pinch, and toot, and enjoy, because that's what it's all about. Thank you, and I shall see you next time.